Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to understand together. I'm going to explain to you the active and the passive voice. I know that there are a lot of people who confuse between the active and the passive voice, but don't worry, by the end of this video you'll fully understand it. And it's really simple. So let's get started by understanding each one of these, the active and the passive voice. Let's start by the active voice. What is the active voice? The active voice is the subject of the sentence who does the action. And here we have subjects plus verb plus objects. Ahmed eats an apple. Ahmed is the subject. The verb is eats in the present, and the object is the apple. But this is the active voice. But in the passive voice, we start by the objects plus to be plus past participle plus by and the subjects. An apple is eaten by Ahmed. You know the difference here is in the active voice we start by the subjects plus verb plus objects, but in the passive voice we always start by the objects. An apple, then to be, is, this is the present, so we're gonna use is or are. Eaten, the past participle of the verb eat is eaten, then always we add by someone, by Ahmed. So this is simple. As I said, in the active we start always by the subject and the verb and the object, but in the passive voice we start by the object, then to be plus past participle by the subject. We're going to do a lot of practice so you can fully understand the lesson. But you need to understand something that is very important. Is before we change sentences from active to passive voice, there is one very important rule. You need to know the verb and its tense. Why? Because in the passive voice, the verb change. We always use the correct form of to be plus past participle. So that means if the original sentence is in the present and in this case we have Ahmed eats an apple, we use is or are plus past participle. But if the sentence is in the past, we use was, were plus past participle. For example, we have here in the active form, Ahmed ate an apple. Ate is in the past. So as we always said, in the passive voice, we start by the object, which is an apple. Ate is in the past. So what we're gonna do? Ate was eaten, the past participle of eat, by who? By Ahmed. So we have a little practice here to understand the active and the passive voice better. So here we have Ahmed is eating an apple. Before we do the transformation, we need to know the verb. Is eaten. Is eaten is in the present continuous. So we're going to start by writing an apple, which is the object, plus to be and past participle. In this case, we have the present continuous, so we're going to write is being eaten by Ahmed. So an apple is being eaten by Ahmed. We have the present continuous. So, is being eaten, the past participle of the verb eat. By who? By Ahmed. Ahmed was eating an apple. Was eaten is the past continuous. It's the same, but here we have the past continuous. We're going to start by the object. An apple was being eaten by Ahmed. Now let's move to the last sentence. Ahmed will eat an apple. Will is the future simple, and in this case we start by an apple will be eaten by Ahmed. Will be eaten. We have the future simple will plus be plus eaten past participle by who? By Ahmed, of course. To conclude our lesson, always use the correct form of to be plus past participle depending on the tense. If we have the present, we're going to use is or are plus verb plus past participle. If we have the past, we're going to use was or were plus verb plus past participle. If we have the future, will be plus past participle. I hope you understand this lesson, and if you have any question, please comment down below. I'll answer your question. And thank you so much, and see you in another video.